Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here. You know, sometimes in life we have to be an orange in a box of apples. And that's not always easy. There was a man who had cancer, and he went to his doctor and he said, "Oh, well, we got to cut out a large portion of your colon, and then you're going to go to do chemotherapy, and then from there we're going to do radiation therapy." And boy, he wasn't so sure about that. And you'll probably live about 5 years. And I said, "What?" So we went home, and he was thinking about doing some alternative therapies. And then he went back to his doctor and he said, "No, you can't do that. You've got to do these other, regular therapies. And you know what? I really don't need your business." And the man goes, "What? This is a business?" And so it never struck him before that that was a business, but he wanted to do it his own way. And then he had all kinds of pressure from his family and all his friends. You got to do the surgeries, you got to do this, you got to do that. And it was overwhelming. But at the same time, he wasn't going to give in. He decided, you know what, I'm going to do my green juicing, I'm going to do raw foods, I'm going to do everything I can to make a difference in my health and do all kinds of alternative therapies. And in the end, his cancer disappeared. That's a true story. At the same time, you know what? It was difficult because he had all these, we call society norms around us that allow us to go with the flow most of the time because that's the way we're supposed to go. But you find people who are connected to the divine, like Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, Krishna, and all these different people who, they didn't go with the flow. They were an orange in a box of apples, and it's not easy being an orange in a box of apples, but at the same time, it's powerful. Powerful to be an orange in a box of apples. Because when you look at a box of apples with one orange in the middle, what do you look at? You look at the orange, and you go, wow, that's different, and it's beautiful. It has orange color to it, and you can just about taste it in your mouth, and it's going to be succulent and sweet. So to be different is actually a great compliment, and I highly recommend that people be different. Step outside the box and allow yourself to be that orange. Allow yourself to be who you really are deep down inside. Don't allow other people to influence you. And then that's a tall order, I know. A tall order because lots of people, even your family, even your closest friends, are going to try to make you conform to what you don't want to be. And when you do make it to wherever you want to go, they're going to go, look, I always knew he'd make it. Look, I always knew she'd make it. It's human nature to be that way. And it's important that you stand outside the crowd. It's called being in the world and not of it. And every great avatar that ever came had to be that person. Now, are you the avatar? Are you that great person who will change the world? I don't know. And maybe you don't even know. But it's about giving up what you have decided your life should be. And I'm not saying not to make plans, but I'm saying to follow the bigger plan that is given to you. And once you are acknowledged, go with a divine flow. And find your path. And that path is not easy. It's about climbing the mountain. And a lot of people climb the mountain and they get to here and, oh, it's too hard, I'm not going any farther. Okay. And that's great. That's good for them. And then some people go a little higher on the mountain. Wow, this feels good. I've got this far. I give up. I'm not doing any more. Inward seeking. Now that's great for them. And then some people go just about to the summit, and then they stop and they don't do any more. But there will be those few who will go to the top of the mountain. And at that point, the mountain will come to you. And that's something we all have to contemplate. We all have to decide at what stage on the mountain we will stop. But when you stop seeking, then what you have been seeking disappears. It's important that you keep seeking, because the reality of the collective conscious, the universe, and the Tao resides in you. It always has been within you, and always will be within you. And it's for you to connect to that. And it's so vast and infinite, there's no way for you to really understand and grasp this in one lifetime. But we keep trying. Remember, be that orange in a box of apples. It's your destiny. I love you.